Glad to be back here in the USA.
Hey.
Episode 12 of the Shower Party Podcast.
So it's a shower party in the USA.
Ooh.
I'm glad to be back in black, dude.
Put your hands up and wash your pits.
Oh, man. I love Miley Cyrus.
She showers a whole bunch and she watches the pod.
I hope so.
She does. She messaged me. She was like,
Really?
hey, I watch it. I watch it every day when I take a shower.
I watch it so much. I watch it like twice. It's so good.
I watched like the first 5 minutes. I didn't really get it, but it was good.
She was verified too, so you know it's true.
Yeah. No, it was Miley Cyrus 320, and it like said that she said that like her other account, she didn't want to message me on that. She wanted to message me on
Sure, yeah.
on this account.
I get you.
Her other account was hacked, so.
Yeah, she wants to use like a more private account.
Yeah.
I actually got a message from Hannah Montana 6002.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I figured she's just trying to keep it low key.
Yeah.
You know?
She wants the best of both worlds.
She really does want the best of both worlds.
All right, let's we have a little bit of a special presentation on Shower Party.
We do.
Let's go to the news in your neck of the woods.
Roll that clip.
Mike Pence says he would consider testifying before the January 6th committee if he was invited. He also requires a +1, a fish dinner, an open bar. Mike Pence, also not a fan of the gays. I guess he wouldn't be invited to any January 6th commit to he's.
Governor Newsom vetoes bill for drug injection sites in California. The governor said that he supported the idea of supervised facilities to reduce overdoses and deaths, but that the state was not yet prepared to put it into practice. Instead, Newsom decided to put more of those benches with the little bumps in them so that the homeless can't sleep there. Way to kick them while they're down, if they could find a place to lie down.
9 days after the Mar-a-Lago search, the FBI are still stifling through documents. And hanging chads. There's thousands of hanging chads still to be counted after Trump has been found by the FBI to have aided in the hanging chad issue from the 2000 George Bush versus Al Gore election.
There's an unidentified illness in Michigan that's killing dogs, officials say. In other Michigan news, dozens of black market guns have been purchased by cats.
In other news, an outbreak of polio has spread through New York City, prompting millennials to question if they ever got the shot for polio. I've never taken a shot of it, but my order at any Mexican restaurant is usually Polio Loco.
Shockingly, Andrew Tate has been banned from YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Looks like they're still figuring out how to ban him from beating women.
Missouri pastor says congregation is poor, broke, and busted for not buying him a luxury watch. Oh, my bad, actually. He stated that about the now 13-year-old altar boy who is now too old for him.
Virginia Patton Moss, a former actor who was the final surviving adult cast member of Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, died on August 18th in Albany, Georgia. She was 97 years old. Her final words were, "That was not a wonderful life." Her famous quote from the movie was that every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Now, I don't know much about flying, but she sure did ring my bell.
A couple has been arrested for having sex on the Ferris wheel at Cedar Point. In their defense, they were told to keep all limbs inside at all times. They didn't specify what inside was.
In Northeast Ohio news, several people have contacted and filed reports with the North Kingsville Police Department stating that they bought bad gas at the Village Food Mart. And I keep getting bad gas from day old sushi. Too bad my toilet doesn't have wheels.
Inflation is up and away as housing prices continue to skyrocket. However, this isn't news to your mom, as she's been inflating her stomach for years. People are outraged at Elon Musk taking a 9-minute flight on his private jet from San Francisco to San Jose. What can you expect? His private jet has a Tesla battery. They needed to stop to recharge. Ford is laying off thousands of employees as they go back to their roots, using child labor. And we're back.
We're back. Here we are.
How was that
a long presentation right there?
Yeah, thank you, Liam Salvage and Brandon Sanders, for that invigorating news.
It was wonderful. Really.
Yeah.
I loved it.
The effort we've put into our production on this podcast thus far.
Yeah. It was only a few minutes, but it took us an hour to do it or something like that. Half of it was me writing my shit down because I didn't come prepped, you know. I'm a professional, guys. What can I say?
If it goes over well, if you liked that instead of us sitting here on the couch telling those jokes, leave a comment. I'm talking to the 3 Austins out there.
Yeah, or 3 Austins. Let us know.
Leave comments. If you enjoyed that, then let us know. We'll continue doing that. But if not, we're just going to do them on the couch again.
Yeah, I mean, if it's worth it to you guys to do the setup, get a couple of pictures, a little edit in there, we'll do it, man. We'll do it. I'll do anything for the people. Yeah, you know.
Had a lot of good jokes in there. Do we want to talk about any? Polio is making a comeback.
Oh yeah,
didn't know that was going to happen.
I had no idea. I thought we got rid of polio. You know.
Yeah, well,
I thought that shit was over.
So like we weren't vaccinated for polio, but like your grandparents were, and they thought that just got rid of it. But I guess it's making a comeback. I think they just like at this point, they're just like pushing new things on us, saying like, this is a new thing to worry about.
Right. Like, how many cases of polio did they say like determine the outbreak, you know?
I don't know. There was an outbreak in New York, and there's like another one in a different country.
Yeah, we can say outbreak all we want.
Yeah.
But how many people got polio? If it's like 3,
then who cares? Yeah.
You're just scaring me for no good reason.
Same with monkeypox. I've known 0 people that have had it.
I've seen so many monkeys, but no pox.
Yeah.
You know? Went to the zoo. They didn't have any pox.
No.
You know?
The monkeys are fine. I don't know what we're griping about.
They're fine, man.
And the inflation joke is pretty good. Your mom is inflating.
Yeah.
A little double entendre.
Yeah, because I initially thought of like inflation porn.
Yeah.
I think you were going for your
the
mama.
Fat. She was getting fat.
Yeah. Classic yo mama joke.
Yeah. Elon Musk 9-minute flight.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
I mean, if you have it, like, why not use it? You know?
Yeah.
It's sitting there like, hey, I gotta run to like the store real quick. I gotta run to the drug mart. You know, my local drug mart. And you got a bike sitting in your garage right by your car, and you're like, I could ride my bike. That would save gas. It'd be a little bit longer ride, but I could do that. Or you could just take your car. Yeah,
or you could take a private jet, take 30 minutes for takeoff and all the pre-boarding checks. Then you take off, land at your drug mart, and then you get it.
Do you have, like, what do you think the wait time is for him?
Oh, even with the private jet, there's still, like, pre-boarding checks. You can't just forego the checks.
I mean, I know you got to do the checks, but imagine he's just like, hey, I want to run out somewhere. He's, like, not done with work yet. Everything's prepped. He just walks on and flies.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 100%. He's a supposed billionaire. So
what do you mean supposed?
There's a lot of things, you know, back and forth. You don't know if he actually has like all that money, you know.
I mean, like, not in the bank, but like
net worth.
Yeah, net worth wise.
Yeah. Private jet, yes, but like a private jet to go like across one state is usually like $35,000. Mm-hmm. So imagine the price for 9 minutes. That's got to be like a couple grand.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Which is nothing to him.
Apparently, there's a train that goes along that would take 45 minutes to take.
Really?
Yeah. So you could easily just taken a train that would have been like, just 25 minutes more.
Yeah.
Which is very funny. I was on a plane.
25 minutes is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was on a plane this weekend, and I love and hate 5 a.m. flights.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to get there at 3 a.m., which is annoying. It's like right when TSA opens, so like you're kind of cutting it close. And I don't know, you're up for like 24 hours at that point because you can't sleep because then you're going to sleep through your alarm. Mm-hmm. But on my flight home, I was coming home from North Carolina to Cleveland. There was an Amish man on my flight and his wife.
Me.
I am not shitting you.
An Amish man got on that plane?
I was kind of pissed off. And I sat next to them, like in the terminal, and I didn't really recognize that it was Amish until a woman came up, a woman that was helping them get through like TSA and everything because they can't use technology. Yeah. She came up and was like, I'm glad you guys found your terminal okay. This is Terminal 2. You're going to board here in like 20 minutes. You guys find everything okay? And the amount of special attention that he received just because he's a dumbass that can't use electronics pissed me off.
What a piece of shit, man.
If you're going to go onto a plane that is full electricity, I mean,
Yeah.
they have the lights on the entire time. You're not used to that.
They are. The entire time.
It pisses me off, man.
The airplane was like the marvel of technology. Like that was the
Yeah.
big thing. Like however many years ago, like a decade ago, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, probably more. I don't know.
Probably more.
I don't know. But imagine like this machine that's the absolute like this is like at one point the
Peak.
pinnacle of like fucking science, and you're like you can fly in the air,
At 425 miles per hour.
and you're just sitting there, and it feels like nothing is happening. And this guy's just like, yeah, I detest technology.
Yeah.
Nobody in my family can use it, but shit. Someone's
Might
paying
as
for
well,
me.
yeah.
So, like, why do you think he was on there?
How do you buy the plane tickets at this point, too? Because to buy a plane ticket now, you pretty much have to buy it online or at one of those, like, concierge desks that have, like, a computer that you touch.
Yeah.
So did he pay cash? You can't use a credit card as an Amish dude. Did he pay cash at the terminal only talking to a lady?
I'm so confused because in the first place, like, why is he flying to?
I don't know.
to
It was.
Cleveland.
I don't know where he came from. I assume that he came from somewhere else. But we were in Charlotte. That was my layover flight.
Yeah.
I think it was a layover for him too because he had to spend the night. I think I overheard at a different airport because his flight got canceled or whatever. So he was coming from somewhere. I don't know where.
Okay, but so, like somebody bought him the ticket. This is my assumption.
Yeah.
Are they like paying him to come out and work, or like what else does he have to offer?
It was him and his wife. I assume it was a vacation. God damn it.
shot.
If they went on a cruise, I would shit myself.
Holy shot! They could just be like, "We're gonna get a vacation from our entire lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean,
This is everything we've built, and we're just gonna leave it for a little bit to enjoy it, like everything else."
their life is supposed to be like the Oregon Trail. Like, they're not
That's what
supposed to
they-
have these things.
They're asking for it. They want it.
It should take 30 days to get from Ohio to Florida to take your cruise vacation. And the cruise
Right.
vacation should be a paddle boat on the Atlantic.
Go fishing. Maybe you can craft an umbrella beforehand.
It should be a paddle boat that you made yourself. It's just a
Yeah.
canoe that you're...
If it's not your own work, then
Yeah.
it's nothing.
The alcohol's moonshine that you already pre-packed.
Can they drink?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if they can. That's probably not...
I don't think they. I think they frown upon it. I
Yeah.
would assume.
Mormons can't have caffeine, so I assume the Amish can't have, like, shit.
Well, caffeine is one of the most addictive drugs on the planet. It's up there with heroin. Why are you laughing? Did I say this? Did I say this before? I don't know if I have.
I mean, I understand that, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like physical addiction wise, it's up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty addicted to it.
Yeah.
I might OD here.
I mean,
On some
it's gonna be
caffeine.
tough. You can have a heart attack for sure.
Yeah.
But,
What my thought? How do they wipe their ass? The Amish. Toilet paper is made and sold at stores.
Mhm.
Like, are they allowed to use toilet paper? They for sure can't use baby wipes. If they use baby wipes, I'm gonna shit myself.
First question before I respond to this.
Uh-huh.
Am I supposed to be a straight edge comic still?
No,
I said
no,
I was
no.
going to be.
No, you can go balls to the wall.
Okay, well then they pull the old Indian move and they've got one shit hand. Okay, because you guys know how the Indian people, they use one hand to wipe, and then they don't flush anything, and then they just like
Yeah.
wipe it on the floor or something. I don't know what they do. I don't know, man.
Damn, only like 8 minutes in, you're going.
Fuck. All right. When do I have to apologize again, guys?
We can do it at the end. Just a clear,
All right.
a blanket. I'm sorry statement.
Yeah. No, but I do have. This is a great question because I
Yes.
don't know what they're gonna do for wiping. But on the topic of Indian people and toilets,
Okay.
this is not offensive, right?
I don't think all Indians do that. by the
I mean,
way.
obviously, it's an exaggeration.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
isn't my actual belief,
Okay.
but just poking fun at the whole fucking group of them, I guess. So yeah, at the hotel I work at, we had I think they were having like a house built or something, but we had like a whole like Indian family that stayed. They refused to flush the toilets. Like,
Really?
They would wipe, but they wouldn't put the dirty toilet paper in the toilet, and they wouldn't flush it.
So they put it in the trash?
They put it in the trash, and then they would just
Okay.
leave it in the toilet. And we would flush it for them, and I didn't know if that's what they wanted, but we did anyway. It turned out. Like we'd go in there, do a little cleanup.
That's
just
odd.
Flush their shit down the toilet.
I know, like, on, what is it, the one special day that Jewish people aren't allowed to do any manual labor, which includes, like, turning on light switches and flushing toilets.
Really?
And they usually hire a semi, or what is it? Not a semi, a Gentile?
Yeah.
They usually hire a Gentile to, like, do all the work like that for them.
Is a Gentile? I thought a Gentile's a person
Of non-Jew.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, non-Jew. A Semite is a person of
there we
Jewish
go.
descent.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You're called an anti-Semite.
Yeah, anti-Semitism. Yeah,
That's what you
I'm
are.
familiar with that
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I'm not though. All right,
Yeah.
I had my one correct shot. I'm done now. I'm done.
You had to get it out of your system.
Yeah, I find it crazy that they consider manual labor as like turning on a light.
Yeah, that is weird. I think like walking would be a big one, but they do that still. So
Right. Because that's more so labor, like light switch, like that's all technology.
yeah,
That's barely you, pal. You're not doing shit in this whole equation. Right?
eating matzah soup, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. What, are you going to have somebody feed it to you?
Not a big fan of matzah soup.
Really?
I don't like the big ball of dough.
The
Not a fan.
matzo ball, yeah.
I don't like the matzo ball.
I like the matzo
I don't like the
ball.
consistency.
It's a good consistency.
No.
It's a little spongy, like soaks up the broth,
Back to the Amish.
Good
What a
little
consistency is their shit.
Oh.
Full of butter and milk and all that shit.
Yeah, I want to know what their diet is like,
Fresh berries, probably.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Corn, wheat.
I'm a big fan. I love corn.
I love corn. You said corn.
Yeah. I love corn. I don't know why you're laughing.
Big
I
fan.
love corn.
God. You just start fucking with me and you just don't say your R's for the rest.
I'm not trying to fuck with you. I just love corn. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you can go. Have you seen that video of the little kid?
No. Oh, yeah, I
The
did.
little kid.
He's
I
like,
love corn.
ever since I've known it was real.
I always say I love corn. No?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm thinking what we got to do. Like once we hit like 100th episode or something like that, we got to do something special, right? Big number.
Yeah.
Do a little special something. We're gonna visit an Amish family and be Amish for a week.
Yeah.
You know?
A week is a lot.
Yeah, we gotta commit.
How do we film it? Or do we just do it for the experience?
We would have to. I feel
Hidden
like
cameras.
yeah, we would have to film at least parts of it.
Yeah.
A big part would be a review episode of
Yeah.
the Amish people, right? As a group. And it's at that point if we decide if we're going to eliminate them or not.
Here's the thing. Amish people, if I'm right, they cannot sue. They cannot use the judiciary system. So if we film them without their consent, they can't do shit.
Dude, why are they barring themselves from using the government?
Because
Like that's something that the government can like help them with.
yeah.
One of the small ways that the government can do something for you, and they're like, nah, get that shit out of here.
This is all hearsay too, because I heard a story of a woman that hit a carriage at night, and they were like, "It's fine, we can't do anything about this.
we can't like get any money from you or anything."
I'm just gonna hit one of their horses. I'm just gonna drive straight through it."
Dude, we should just go and murder like a whole group of Amish people.
What are they gonna do? Call the police?
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
I'm just doing my bit now. I'm just doing my onstage joke. It's the one group you could be racist against.
It is, man. It is.
Dude, fuck the Amish. Me and my homies hate the Amish.
People don't care though.
No.
There's no. I don't think I've ever met like an Amish ally. You know.
Yeah. What do you guys watching right now? If you're getting upset, what are you gonna do? Text them? You're gonna text your buddy in the Amish?
Yeah, go ahead and drive over to him.
Yeah.
And tell him, and then he's gonna say, "Well, shuckins and cobs." You know, like what is he gonna fucking do?
Show him the video. I bet he won't want to watch it.
True. Well, it'd be on their phone.
Yeah.
So he might actually, or they might.
They actually do go to like diners and stuff, and they use it so they can watch the TV. I don't get why they're Amish still when they cheat so much.
Right. It's so fucked.
They cheat the whole way through, and then they pretend like they're holier than thou because they don't use Satan's electricity.
Right. I was trying to. I can't even come up with a good comparison. Like, you're just setting up the rules so you can go around them. You know?
Yeah.
Why are you setting up these barriers?
There's no point.
Just buy the phone.
Yeah.
Just buy a fucking TV.
I love seeing, like,
You know?
the kids on Rumspringa go absolutely wild. They
Oh,
bring
yeah.
so many STDs back to their camps.
their camps. Hey, they get a little taste of freedom, and they
Go hog wild.
They go hog wild, buddy. Absolutely sucking all those hogs, getting wild.
Mennonite Amish are the most annoying religion.
Yeah.
They're the most in your face about it. They wear special garb every day, like a bonnet. Really?
Come on, every single day.
Bonnet. The freaking sideburns.
Those are. Wait, do they do like the mutton chops?
Yeah, they do. Like they can't shave past a certain point. Like
I
think they can
mutton
trim a
chops
little
are
bit.
kind of sick though.
Yeah.
Like I'll give them that. If you just have regular ass sideburns, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're a poser. Get the full mutton
Although,
chops.
I do get them confused sometime with the Hasidic Jews. They're kind of similar.
God, we're getting too deep into like different like
Yeah.
Is
Well,
Amish a religion?
Mennonite. The Mennonite is the religion.
Okay.
And then Amish is like the breed of Mennonites.
It's the breed of them. I don't even know how to like describe them as a group. But
Awful.
we're getting no. We're getting
No good.
like what about the Hasidic Jews?
Hasidic Jews are the ones like you see in New York that are like fully dressed in black with the the side really long sideburns, no like beard really, and like the tassels and the all that. Like they kind of dress
wrong with them?
gothically. I just get them confused with the Amish. I think they're fine. The Hasidic Jews are fine.
I thought you were about to get a little anti-Semitic.
I am not. I'm not.
I'm a fan of the Semites. We are.
Not a fan. I'm an anti-Mennonite though.
I'm anti-Amish.
Yeah.
I'm anti-Amish 100%.
You know they're really sexist too.
Yeah.
This is the Amish hate episode. We were finally gonna have one. This is a long time coming.
It really was.
They're sexist to the point where like their men can't talk to women. Like if they're like working on your house, they can't talk to the wife. They like only talk to the husband.
Oh yeah. Which honestly, that one's not happening.
You might have to take that one.
I might have to take that one. You know, it's like even a bad apple has a couple of good spots in there.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, why talk to the woman?
She's not gonna have any good idea.
It's like we're trying to fix the sink. Don't ask her what's wrong. She's not gonna know.
You say, "Oh, the valve thing isn't working." Yeah, we knew that.
When I push the thing, the water doesn't come out. Shut up, bitch.
Do we need to get Andrew Tate's banned from YouTube? We need to get him on here. We need to platform him.
Tate on here. I don't think he has enough views. We gotta throw him a couple.
Yeah, throw him about 30.
Yeah, we'll throw him 30 views.
Take it or leave it. That's the best we can do.
He deserves it. He's earned it, guys. he's earned it.
And he's gonna take those views no matter what. I mean,
he might.
you may not give it to him, but he's gonna take them.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna.
Oh, he can take it, all right. He can take it. I'd like to show him how dominant males can be. Yeah, we'll see who's on top of the food chain, buddy. Come meet me. I'll send you my address.
He was good at kickboxing there for a little bit, but do you think he's good at tonsil hockey too?
I hope so. Tonsil hockey, nice.
Thank you.
It's a
Little
good one.
sports joke.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of sports. You know.
Me and my beach bunny attire and talk about sports.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. What's the band who did the one sports song?
Viagra Boys.
Yeah,
Sports.
Yeah. My favorite sport is sleeping with my sunglasses on, and also wiener dogs.
Wiener dogs.
Those are my favorites.
Viagra Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of sports, this is actually a good segue. I didn't even plan that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not into MMA. I'm not a big MMA fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched clips of people getting knocked out because it's funny to watch them freeze up.
That is a good thing.
Yeah. But I've not like watched a fight. But I found on TikTok my favorite fighter.
Okay.
And that's the heavyweight champion, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis. Okay.
He's a big heavyweight
your
guy.
favorite?
And he always talks about trying not to shit in the octagon. He is the funniest MMA fighter, just nonchalantly.
Why has he got to shit so much?
He's a big guy. He's a heavyweight, and I have a YouTube video that I figured we could play a little bit of because I want everybody to hear what things he says. Like,
Absolute legend.
my balls was hot. That's why I took off my shorts. Like,
My balls was hot.
here's a little clip.
I'm here with the winner, Derek Lewis. Derek, why'd you take your pants off? My balls was hot. I understand. Derek Lewis.
I understand.
I understand. We all understand, Derek. Your balls was hot, you know?
Here's one of my favorites.
Yeah, get another.
Wait for it to load.
It's like, yeah, I was like, do I talk until it starts? Or
Oh my god, it's not starting.
I got shit Wi-Fi in this place.
It's not even the Wi-Fi. It's just
Unbelievable.
not wanting to play. A little sneak peek.
Sneak peek. This is the one right here.
Jesus,
It's gonna play in like about 3 seconds, maybe.
I don't even think it's gonna play. What the hell?
Yeah,
is
no,
this?
that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, he seems like a pretty funny guy. All I know is that his balls was hot. Otherwise, it's unknown for the most part.
Jesus.
So I mean, for me, my balls.
Oh,
Do
Oh,
there we go.
what hurt when he kicked you? And obviously, it hurt pretty bad. I mean,
It was more of I'm just trying not to shit on myself, because I'm holding my gas in and trying to breathe at the same time. I just didn't want to shit in front of national TV. That's all that was.
It happens to everybody once in their lifetimes. That's what I've heard.
I didn't want to have
Not on TV.
because especially with this internet going around, making memes of me and all that. No, I couldn't have that. I'm Charlie Brown.
it's just so funny.
Trying to hold gas in and breathe at the same time.
Don't want to be on the internet making memes of me. Charlie Brown shit.
He's a funny guy, man.
That is funny.
It's all natural for that guy.
Yeah.
It's just who he is, you know?
Apparently, it is a thing though, where people like MMA fighters shit their pants during a fight, which is very funny.
I mean, I hadn't really heard of that, but I can
Yeah.
imagine you get the shit kicked out of you. Quite
Literally.
you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Especially when you're knocked out, your bowels kind of like release a little bit.
Yeah, if they lose tension. Yeah. I do like those moments of like seeing people get knocked out, like that moment of seeing their brain just stop functioning.
Yeah.
You know, it's just interesting to see. You
It
know,
is. You know that part in the MMA fight where they're like covered in blood, just head to toe, red and all over the floor? Imagine if that was all shit.
what MMA fight have you seen that's just covered in blood?
So many of them. There was just
Really?
one like a couple days ago. I saw another clip of this one where dude
It
was.
sounds like you're a big MMA guy. Liam. It does.
I'm getting there. That dude is getting me into it. But there was a dude just covered in blood, like the whole ring was covered, and the one guy on top that was beating the shit out of him just like rubbed his face like very sensually and sexually against his, and like put his lips on his, and it was like,
Oh my god.
it
What
was
is
the
this?
like worst. Like if you were on the bottom of that, that is the worst part of your life. Like getting
Oh my god.
brutalized and then just absolutely,
And then you get macked on.
yeah.
You get a little.
Now imagine if that was shit on his face. And just you're just
Imagine if
licking
you
the
had
shit
those-
off.
Those shit lips all up on your mouth. Oh, that sounds wicked. I would love to be there.
Joe Rogan comes in with those little plastic covers on his shoes to step in the shit, and he gets
Yeah,
down, gets shit all over his suit.
Cleveland Steamers just aren't enough anymore. You know?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yeah, baby. Good guy.
Good guy.
Derek
Derek
Lewis.
Lewis. Look him
Derek
up.
Lewis.
He had a Hot Ones episode that we just found out, and I didn't watch it, but I'm going to watch that while I'm editing this video.
I'm gonna have to give it a view.
He's got to be funny.
He has to talk about not shitting himself one time.
Imagine the shit after his Hot Ones interview.
Oh, that had to be insane.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, speaking of hot ones, at work today, I had this one lady just like brought in, like her friend had a garden. Okay, every time I'm too damn quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she just brought in like her friend has a garden. She brought in peppers. I was like, hey, you guys want some peppers?
Okay.
And I'm not one to turn down food. Well, like, I'll just eat a pepper, right?
Yeah,
So
bell
one of
pepper.
them- it wasn't a bell pepper, though.
Okay.
Like, the darker green ones looked like jalapenos. I was like, they probably are.
Yeah.
But there were some lighter green ones that were like just like a small, like slender pepper,
Mhm.
you know? Like, it was a good size. It was like maybe 3 inches. Like, it was big.
So real big.
It was
That was massive.
Yeah, it was.
3 inches is probably too big for a pepper.
Honestly, like, if they're any bigger than that, they'd probably hurt when I try to put them in my
Yeah,
throat.
they
You know?
would. You gag a little bit.
I would gag on them. Yeah, so like some lighter green ones, some darker green ones. Lighter green one was great. It was a little spicy, but delicious, you know. But the jalapeno, I took a big old bite of that one. It was indeed a jalapeno.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm brewing up a real good shit
Are
just
you?
from that, man. Yeah.
Well, you want to fight?
Yeah. You want to clean this shit up off your carpet?
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
The set next week is just gonna be shit covered walls.
I mean, yeah, we could shit on that.
Yeah. Get up there pretty high. Get
All
all
right,
those rubber duckies nice and brown.
Enough poop talk. I'm over this.
Brown Town. Next
Tired of
time.
Brown Town.
Ooh, big crack. That's a little ASMR for you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, so I was in Raleigh for the past week, and that's where I saw the Amish dude on the flight.
Raleigh's the name of the town.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Pretty big town in North Carolina. Probably the biggest. It's their capital.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is their capital.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
was there, and I did an open mic there, and I had to email the woman to get on the show. It was a Friday show, and she sent back a little disclaimer that came from the company. They were like, they have to send this to all the comics to put on the show. So I want to read the stuff that the guidelines they gave us.
Yeah, I want to hear.
No hateful or oppressive content. Be responsible with your performance. Your performance should never include any content that is transphobic, homophobic, sexist, racist, ableist, fatphobic, etc. Event hosted by the Dirty Bull staff are empowered to stop a performance if necessary. Now, this one, not bad. That's not a bad note.
Okay.
Because in general, yeah, that's fine.
You know, I'd find that pretty tough. Good.
It's an okay note. Like, respect gender pronouns. You are encouraged to introduce yourself with your gender pronouns in this space, and we ask to respect the pronouns of others. I'm not going to go on stage and say, just refer to me to Liam as Liam that night, you know?
I mean, yeah. That's fine, honestly.
It's not a bad one.
Yeah.
It's just more like the why, like them thinking they have to send it out was like my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Them thinking like, now listen, guys, I know you can get a little rowdy, but here, calm down for tonight. Especially because we only did 4 minutes of stand up each, which is like,
It's not like you're up there for 15 minutes, you know?
be open to feedback. There is a negative reaction to your performance, then you should re-examine what you said and or ask for feedback afterward.
What?
I'm not.
That one feels like such a kindergarten teacher like telling you like, well, yeah, like you said something mean and that really hurt little Jonathan over there. So you have to ask why that hurt and then learn.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't got me because I'm like
That's fucking stupid.
I don't know how long these people have doing it, but I'm not gonna get feedback from someone that's been doing like their first time. Like I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm not gonna listen to people in the crowd that like are upset unless they're like it's reasonable feedback, you know.
Right.
Like it might just
like,
be like an off night, you know, or a bad joke that you tried out for the first time. It's not.
Yeah. And if somebody's upset, like they're not going to give good feedback.
No.
They're probably just going to tell you to shut the fuck up.
You want
know?
feedback from the person that doesn't care about the joke, but the person that sees like something better about it.
Right.
Not someone that's like, don't talk about that, you know.
Don't see that. You can't.
And be a supportive audience member. Please no talking while performances. Nothing feels worse than being on stage and hearing people loudly while you are on. Be the audience member you'd want to be in front of. That's not a bad one. It was just the fact that they sent this out, which really got really grinded my gears.
Oh, I don't blame you there.
Yeah.
Honestly, we don't take advice anyway, so
Yeah.
fuck them for that. Why don't you have to tell people to respect pronouns, you know? Like, if somebody's not going to respect pronouns, you telling them to isn't going to change their mind.
Yeah.
You know?
And honestly, I'm there. I'm on stage for 4 minutes. Just refer to me as Liam. I don't care.
At no point is anybody going to have to say, oh, he did this or that. Like you could just say that guy Liam.
Yeah, that guy Liam.
I said guy.
Damn.
That comic Liam who was up here. He had a really good joke.
There you go.
You could just say that comic Liam.
Yeah, I would prefer that than like having to introduce myself as. Nobody did do that, but like the reference in there made it seem like I had to do that when I went on stage.
Right.
And that's not like a joke. I'm not going to make anything funny about that without being derogatory, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I feel like the only way to make a joke out of that is just shitting on people.
And I don't want to do that, you know?
Yeah. Especially after they just sent you an email telling you not to. So.
But I was racist in my jokes. I did the Amish joke.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went fine.
Nobody took you off the stage.
No,
so I think we're good.
I actually had a pretty good performance. I think like pretty good, yeah.
Nice.
Did the 9/11 joke.
Mm-hmm.
Did run well.
They were fans of that one.
I was in Durham, actually. Like, that's where the mic was.
Mm-hmm.
And I shit on Durham being less than Raleigh. Even did well in that one.
Nice. We were like, ha.
It is
That's
shitty.
True.
It is shitty.
I haven't been to either, but just by the names, I know Durham's shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Durham.
Durham.
Home of Duke University.
Duke University?
Dookie.
You mean Dookie University?
Dookie.
Dookie?
UPU. Someone made a Dookie in Durham.
Oh, fucking Dookie. All right, no, stop the poop.
Ew.
Stop.
Brandon pooped his pants at Dookie in Durham.
Don't stop the cap. Stop the crap.
But yeah, that was the experience. The one issue down there is that there's no club to do like an open mic at, and there's no way like into a club, so you can tell that like they don't really have like a spot to like that's purely a stage to do comedy. That was the only like thing that I noticed.
Much of a like comedy scene, I guess.
You could tell they've been brought up on only bar shows with only comics watching.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope they get some good people going through.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Kim K has been using a lot of water.
How many gallons this bitch been using? She's been guzzling this shit, right? 'Cause she's she's in SoCal for sure.
Yeah.
And everybody, like millions in Southern California, apparently, they're under strict water limits. That like after that's like 23 years of drought, or like technically drought, like however you want to label it. Yeah, she's been using.
Her pussy hasn't been in a drought.
Oh my God. She's exceeded her water limit by 230,000 gallons.
Jesus Christ.
Which is insane.
That's an absurd amount of water.
Unbelievable. It's apparently like 1% of, or like an average person like living in the U.S. uses like 1% of that or something.
Yeah.
So like how does she use that much water?
Two explanations to this.
Uh-huh.
One.
Yeah.
She takes 20 showers a day.
Okay. So she should probably be listening if she's taking that many showers. But she's not. Yeah. So I think that's unlikely.
I'm expecting a DM from Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Number two, she takes 233,000 shits a month.
We came right back to shit again.
Because each flush is about a gallon of water.
Is this the Amish episode or the shit episode? I can't tell.
Amish shits.
Amish shits. I'm gonna shit my pants. All right. No. All right. I was just imagining that she had like some fountains or like a little waterfall in her pool or something.
That's a more likely answer. Or she filled a pool, or like.
She filled one pool.
Yeah.
This month.
Well, one pool even is only like 30,000 gallons of water. That's a big pool at that.
That's what I'm saying. So
she probably watered her lawn a bunch, like constantly.
It had to be.
She watered all of her flowers. She's
a hydro homie.
She wasn't stingy on the showers. She flushed 3 times per shit.
Like imagine, like you drink a gallon of water a day, right? You know those guys in high school, they would always be carrying around a gallon of water. They're like, I gotta drink all this water for the day. Yeah, even if she did that, like times 2, like she's still not even cracking 1,000 for a year. Like,
that's a lot that's hard to use that much water, to be honest.
I don't think I could use that much if I tried, and I'd just be dumping it in random like spots.
I
you
would
know?
just have my water on 24/7. I don't even think then.
No.
I mean, I only have a couple, like a bathroom to do that in, you know?
Right, I was gonna say you don't have enough spouts to get
No.
the water out fast enough.
So does she have like 30 bathrooms where she was just constantly
Yes.
running water?
She in fact does have 30 bathrooms,
she?
and that's,
That's
not
true.
including the half baths.
That's true.
You know?
Not including the 3 kitchens, one for the servants.
Yeah. I just don't understand living that large,
No.
because none of it's necessary.
It's unfathomable amount of water.
It
Like
really
even a
is.
water park. I wonder how much a water park uses in one day.
This is a good question.
Like,
Do we have a local water park or anything?
Kalahari.
Yeah, we have like Kalahari.
How much water does Kalahari use per day or per month, or whatever? Because even that, I think they obviously recycle some of their water. You know, they're not pumping in new water all day.
Oh, okay. So Kalahari uses between 180,000 to 260,000 gallons of water daily.
That's as much as Kim K was running a water park inside of her house.
For a month.
Yeah.
So I do think that's insane.
Yeah.
Still, because we've been to Kalahari plenty of times.
Yeah.
We used to have a yearly trip
Yeah,
together
sir.
as
we should
as
go.
young lads.
We should go as adults.
That it would not be as much fun.
You
by
don't
any
think
means.
so? They have bars.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be as much fun because like all the smaller stuff, like we'd just be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we'd just go in like the fucking wave pool, maybe some big slides, but the bar, that's where it's
Yeah.
at. You know.
We go to the bar and then go on the kiddie rides. We
Honestly,
go on that little water park jungle gym and we just wreck havoc on all of those little kids, just squirting them, pushing them off,
Oh, dude, that was a good time.
just drunk as
squirting
hell.
random people. I think a good we need to have a little competition in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to take like 5 shots or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Back to back. Give us like, I don't know, how
15
long for that
minutes.
to kick in? 15
15
20
minutes.
minutes. Start feeling it, and then we do the little. They've got the like crate crossing thing. They've got
yeah.
the hanging rope, and you got to cross these floating crates because our balance would be fucked.
Yeah.
Like pretty immediately, you know, and just see who can get across the fastest.
Hell yeah. We're going to do this.
We
go.
should. Let's get a whole bunch of other people. To
Yeah.
go
What are you
to,
doing next
know?
weekend?
Fuck. Nothing now. Oh man.
Kim
That's so much
Kardashian
water.
water park.
If she opened a water park, what do you think? What do you think she would put in there? Main attraction? Do you think she'd have
Her
like,
ass squirting water.
yeah? Like, do you think that would be the big like Kalahari has a water bucket that fills
Yeah.
and then occasionally dumps? Yeah, she's just got her big old fucking juicy butt cheeks.
That just erupts.
Yeah, they just start. And it's brown water. See, I knew that would make you giggle, even though I didn't want to say it. No.
I was going to say it too, but I didn't want to. I'm glad you did.
I felt like you were holding back. You sandbagging on me?
Oh, so it's a shower thought time.
Yeah.
Shower thoughts with Liam and Brandon.
Shower thoughts.
Do we have any? Did you have any this week?
I was figuring, because last episode we did
Mhm.
not get to the Reddit shower thoughts
Okay.
subreddit, you know.
All right.
So I figure we go through those. We'll give them
Yeah.
like a little rating, something,
Okay.
even a yay or an A. You know,
We'll go
whatever.
through the user submitted first.
Yeah, yeah.
So Lucas says, I asked Ryan if Bob Lazar was full of shit. He replied to me, Bob Lazar is an alien. Shit still keeps me up at night. Ryan, another listener of the show, and Lucas.
Who's Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar is like a conspiracy theorist guy that's like really into aliens.
Oh my god.
So Ryan said that
He's an alien.
Bob said Bob Lazar is an alien.
Yeah, that shit does still keep me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Thank you.
appreciate the
Yeah,
contribution.
I don't know how to go. I don't know really 100% who Bob Lazar is, so I don't really know where to go with that fully. But
So I guess that's on us for I didn't know Bob Lazar
I
at all.
should have done the research.
Is that the ancient aliens guy? Or you remember that super old meme that was just like the big frizzy afro haired guy?
Yeah.
It's just like aliens.
Yeah.
Is it that guy?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
Okay.
That was my try, you know?
The next one is from Duke.
Oh, fucking Duke, man. They told me he was looking
Dookie.
cute the other day. I think I'm doing well.
You're sliding in
I think I
there.
have a good shot. Yeah,
You think so?
Uh-huh. He added me, so I knew I had good chances already,
There
right?
you
I
go.
just had to play my cards right. Yeah.
If you could have a porn star quality dong, but could never wrap that rattlesnake up again, and it's now
Wait.
impossible to pull that hog out in time, would you do it?
First of all, is this one Duke's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought Duke had the long ongoing story.
No, that's Austin.
No, that is Austin.
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck. Man, what's the question again?
If you could have a porn star quality dong,
Yeah. mhm.
but could never wrap it up, so you can never use a condom,
Yeah.
and it's now impossible to pull out in time, would you do it?
Yeah. For sure. For sure, man.
I guess, what would be porn star quality? 12? 9?
I was thinking like 5.
Like
I don't
that
know, man,
Luke
like-
Longley type dick, the 4-inch king.
yeah. 4-inch king. I was thinking like 10 or above, probably.
10?
10 or above.
Do you know how? I mean,
We're
that's
talking
like,
we're talking like blacked levels, you know.
if it was like a 9, yes. If it was 12, no.
At some point it gets too
Yeah.
big, you know.
There is such thing as too much, too cumbersome.
So what if it's like your dick is porn star quality or size, right? When you're hard, but when you're soft, you're still your normal soft.
I would like that.
I would fucking take that.
I would take that in a
I
heartbeat.
would take that, dude. And I'm not really concerned about wrapping it. You know, if I get an STD, I get an STD.
Yeah, you're
Pulling out, I'm getting a vasectomy at that point.
yeah, that is true.
Fuck it, you know.
That's a good idea. They are reversible, so eventually, when you find the lovely lady that can take that 9-inch long, it can be okay.
Yeah, when I get my vasectomy reversed, I'm gonna have a big celebration orgy and impregnate like
20
at
women.
least 20 women.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Good
20
idea.
whores. I'm not gonna impregnate
Yeah,
that many
I mean,
respectful.
They
like,
came to
good
the
women,
orgy,
you know.
so
Yeah, if they're coming to the orgy,
They're
they're
not women.
whores, you know.
all right.
I don't
then.
blame them because I got the nice cock and everything. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't blame a whore.
Every whore has a story.
I just don't care to learn.
What about instead of like horror stories, we should do like horror stories.
Oh, we just
Do
have
something like that.
the shower
you know?
thashers come, and they're just their biggest horror moment.
Okay, that could be good.
Yeah.
Whatever your biggest horror moment was, or just horror stories, as in like what made you a whore.
Okay.
Like,
American
what's your
horror
upbringing?
stories.
I mean, all of them would be, American horror stories. Every single one of them would like start with like daddy issues. Like that's a given. So we can probably leave those out in the comments. Like that's implied and assumed.
All right, we got Austin's here.
Mhm.
The trial goes off terribly. Okay, this is the continuation of the previous shower thoughts that he left. Last time we left off with having to hire a lawyer for all of the opium and
Yeah.
the underage girl that lied to
Right,
us
how
saying that
old
she
w-
was overage.
How old was she again?
I don't remember. I
She
don't
was
care
like
to find
15
out.
or something, man. It's
Yeah.
fucked. I can't believe I did that.
The trial goes off. We hired the chicken.
The future was it Futurama?
Yeah, Futurama chicken lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. The trial goes off terribly because of your
Mm-hmm.
choice of the chicken lawyer. He laid an egg as soon as the proceedings started. The prosecution hired none other than Perry Mason.
I do want to say that's a fair play.
Yeah.
That's a play that our lawyer can make. He's a chicken.
That was honestly a power move.
That's a power move.
That
Lay
should
the
have
egg.
that should have been better for us in the trial.
That's what I'm saying.
It didn't go off terribly. You got to start off with a bang.
I think things are going well
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing. They got Perry Mason.
They got Perry Mason.
He's shit.
Okay, so the
gotta be the
prosecution
worst.
hired none other than Perry Mason, the best choice get. The best choice.
Probably the worst.
He's kind of bad at typing sometimes, Austin is.
Austin,
So I have to
come on.
like make some corrections on the fly. The best choice, if you know 1940s or whatever TV, because he is the best lawyer ever. Perry, mad about your commits, is able to but. Okay.
Come again? Run that back?
Perry, he was able to butter the judge into giving you the worst sentencing possible. You are now on the bus to the most dangerous prison in all of Japan. Also, you get
Wait, we were in Japan?
yeah, because we were
I forgot
Tokyo
about
drifting.
Japan. Fuck. Okay, yeah.
The most dangerous prison in all of Japan. Also, you get no boy pussy, like at all. They think you are ugly. Your cellmate tells you after a few weeks in that him and a few other inmates are trying to stage a riot in order to escape. You can either join him and see if it plays out in your favor, or stay a good little boy, maybe get off for good behavior. Also, the girl was killed and hung for being a whore.
I love how he just throws that in. That was the end, yeah?
No.
Oh, no. I thought that was like his last sentence. It was just his finisher.
He said you don't have to read that part, but I would find it funny if you did. So yeah, that's the next part. Choose wisely less time because I'm dissatisfied with your choices this week.
What? Yeah, we should have chose Perry Mason. Yeah, that's no fucking fun, pal.
Yeah.
That's no fun. That's why I'm joining the fucking riot.
He said you didn't have to read that last part.
She got killed for being a whore.
That's very
God.
good. We're obviously joining the riot, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're joining the riot.
Yeah, because I foresee the story going two ways. If we stay there, it's going to be like 20 years later, you're let out, and now you're an old man, and you
Which is some
Tokyo
bullshit.
drift again. Yeah, I want to get out now and have some more fun now.
Right. And, okay, before we even get to the riot part, how do we not get any boy pussy?
Yeah.
It's Japan. We can get some boy pussy. I mean, please.
They're kind of shorter there. They're a little bit shorter
I could dom a
by
fat
on
boy
average.
in the fucking jail.
I'm 6'4". I can do this.
Yeah, you'd have better chances, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if we are good boys, you know, I feel like we either A, like tell some of the guards about it, or B, we say nothing and just like stay in our cell. Which neither of those scenarios get us out faster.
Yeah.
We just ratted out our other like cellmates.
And we're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
Literally.
There's no shot that plays out.
Yeah.
So we're joining.
We're joining.
Fuck. Before you write the next one, in my downtime, I'm crafting a shiv. Is this like D&D?
Yeah. Can
like,
I
this
roll
is my
for
turn. Like I'm gonna roll for making a shiv.
I'm making a shiv, and I'm also stuffing my clothes with extra laundry so that I can be protected against other shivs, you know?
Well, I mean, you're not going to be fighting inmates, but I think the clothing will help you from like some batons, or some tasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our choice.
Yeah, that is our choice. We have more power in this than you say we do. I run this fucking story, Austin.
Oh, I also posted
before the ride, I'm getting some fucking boy pussy. Okay. let me achieve my lifelong dream. Okay.
I posted the Duncan clip of me getting upset about Duncan doing the $1 charge, and there was a lot of pro Duncan people being like, "Yeah, it's understandable because, like, no more the cup is bigger for the iced drinks at Duncan, and then like it makes sense because even with the ice displacing the fluid, there's still more liquid." Yeah, I don't give a shit.
What? Okay. So first of all, you've been brainwashed by a $1 million company.
Billion.
Billion. Is it billions? I don't know. You've been brainwashed by the company. So first of all, fuck you. You're stupid. And also, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, it makes sense. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Because if you're going to serve the drink that way with ice, make it one fucking charge. Don't go throwing in, I'm going to do an add-on charge for the add-on charge for that. No. Fuck you.
Give me one price.
Give me one price.
Take it or leave it.
Give me one syrup with that price or something. I don't know. Just make it easy.
Yeah.
Just make it easy, man.
Don't have any hidden charges and shit.
That's what I'm saying, man.
All right. r/shower thoughts. I'm at our subreddit shower thoughts. We're going to read off a couple of these and see if they're good. Now, a lot of these are just like singular thoughts, which feel free to leave those in the comments.
For sure. Yeah.
We don't usually do it that way because we want to riff on it. So we're going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10.
Here, do we have the same ones? We have the same ones here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So serial killers must love self-checkout at hardware stores.
You're checking out either way.
See, yeah, I'm thinking about this one. I'm thinking it through. This is stupid. This doesn't make any sense.
Because either way, you're on camera. If anything, there's more cameras in self-checkout.
Like, yeah, so there's more cameras, right?
Yeah.
I think the implication here is that they don't have to go up to a cashier with, like, I don't know, like garbage bags, like a fucking hammer to hit somebody with, like all this stuff to hide the body, right? But
Pliers to pull that bitch's teeth out.
Exactly, yeah. So having all the tools up there, I guess that's embarrassing or whatever. But if you go through with a cashier, their prints are also on the items if they pick them up.
This is true. You can frame them.
So it's a net gain here, really. So maybe if you thought about it a little bit more, you would know.
All right. So the age difference between 10 and 20 seems a lot bigger than 70 and 80.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Because a lot more happens between 10 and 20.
Yeah, between 10 and 20, those are still like large developmental stages.
Yeah.
And by 70 and 80, you're just deteriorating.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's
there's
going downhill.
Yeah, it's the slope. But
time moves faster the shittier your life gets. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like beginning of your life is like a very high, like,
new things every day.
Cliff. Yeah, new things, you're learning, you're growing, you're doing all this shit. And then you hit a point and it's just like this very slow decline into sadness and despair and death.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait for personally. Yeah, so how do you want to rate them? Just like bad or good?
Oh, yeah, the serial killer one.
We could do a 1 through 5, 1 through 10.
1 through 10. The serial killer one, I'm going to give it 2.
I'm good with the 2 there.
Okay.
I think the age difference one, I'll give it a 4.
Okay. I was going to say 6. We can call it even, do a 5.
I'm doing like 1 through 10. Like 5 is straight average.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
thought
it was
stupid like 7. Like is a C that's average. No.
Yeah, 5 is average. I agree. So 5. We can even it out and do a 5.
I wasn't impressed by that one.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll go 5. Yeah.
When we were children, we never realized that we were also watching our parents grow up.
I do think this is a good thought.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly solid.
I would give it like a 6.5.
Okay, yeah.
Because it is like...
I'll just give it a 7,
7? All right.
Yeah.
We'll call it a 7 even. I'll round up. I think it's a fair thought. Because when you're a kid, you don't recognize that, like, they're fallible.
Yeah.
And then you know,
because
figure it out.
I've just been getting hit more so with that realization, as a 23-year-old now, just that like adults in general, like it used to just have like such a high thoughts for them and be like, wow, they know exactly what to do or blah, blah, or they know so much.
Yeah.
No, like barely anybody knows anything.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
You know that dumb kid that knew nothing growing up in school?
Mm-hmm.
They grow up and they still know.
They still know nothing.
That dumb piece of shit, still dumb piece of shit.
You're like, man, this guy didn't learn anything in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't learn anything ever, really.
Yeah.
So I'll give that a 7 because I think it's a solid thought to think. Due to inflation, being a millionaire will become less and less impressive until everyone is a millionaire.
Yeah, your mom's been inflating her stomach for the past 10 years.
Dude, that's a fucking sick one.
Because your mom's fat.
Yeah, because she's a fat bitch. Yeah, is this how it works?
I mean, like
Because of
technically.
inflation, like the value of the dollar is going to go down.
Yeah, so like you get more and more money to like,
Yeah.
Inflation. You know how it goes.
Because like, what is it? Is it China? Do they use the yuan? Is that their currency?
The yen.
It's yen for them?
Yeah.
Is yuan Korean or Japanese?
Juan is a Mexican name.
Shut up. Oh yeah, Juan. I know him. Okay, I don't know one of them, but like most of the like Asian countries' currencies. This is a generalization, but still, like most of them are like millions and billions of like I don't know. You need a lot more yuan than you do dollars for things.
Yeah, you do.
So there's plenty of millionaires over there.
Yeah,
I bet you even trillionaires are over there.
But $1 million there converts to like 10,000 or whatever because of the conversion.
Yeah, probably higher than that. But,
Yeah.
But something like that, yeah.
Like in your life, it's feasible to say that you will have made $1 million
Oh, for sure.
in anybody's life at this point, pretty much. Even if you work a minimum wage job.
Yeah.
I take that back.
Oh,
Minimum wage job, you would not. If you make $30,000 a year,
Maybe.
million divided by 30,000, I don't think that's enough to. If you make 70K,
If we actually do the math, I don't know.
actually it would be like Because 100K would be 10 years, 30K would be like 30 years. So if you make 30K a year, it's like 40, let's just say around 40 or 50 years. You could feasibly make that in your lifetime.
Yeah. And I think there was some like old statistic. I don't know if it's that old, that like a kid will cost like up to $1 million.
Yeah.
Like from ages like whatever to whatever. So, I mean, if you just think about all the debt people go into, so they're taking out like a whole bunch of money, right?
Yeah. Houses are like $200,000 in most areas.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it makes sense.
Right. So
I give that a 5.
yeah, that's a 5. That's okay. It's like how much did you really have to think to come up with that?
Not
very much.
Not much.
I could have thought of that one outside of the shower.
Yeah. I didn't need a shower for that one.
For sure.
Actually, I have a thing in my shower. My girlfriend got it for me. It's a notepad where you put it in there, and there's like it's waterproof notepad and a waterproof pencil, so you could write down thoughts as you have them.
Everybody should have one.
Yes, they should.
I have 3 actually.
Yeah.
I need a lot of space. I save them for a little bit. I like to ponder, just pondering my waterproof notepads.
But I do recommend if you're having trouble coming up with shower thoughts, then get a notepad for the shower.
For sure. Do it. Yeah, so we go solid 5 on that one. The existence of overwhelmed and underwhelmed suggests that the natural state of being is whelmed.
It's just like a play on words.
Come on. You don't like this one?
I give it a 4, to be honest.
You give it a 4?
I give it a 4. Do you get it?
I give this one like an 8.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's stupid as shit.
Because I've never had the thought, like, I'm whelmed right now,
Yeah.
Or, like, just thinking about the use of these words that way. So I think it is a pretty solid thought that you're not going to have outside of the shower.
4.
I go 8 on this.
That's like a high thought.
I feel like that's most of what people put for, like, shower thoughts,
Yeah, it's just a high thought.
It's just like, whoa. Like, what, man?
Yeah.
I'm pretty whelmed right now. So I give it an 8, man.
Satan was the first entity in the universe to demand equal rights.
Was he?
I guess.
I don't remember the full story of Satan, but I know he was just like, hey, I want to do something, and then God was like, hey, you're going to punish all the sinners.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's up with that?
Satan's the first minority.
Is he? I don't know. I feel like I need to read the Bible to get a better grip on this one.
We'll save it for another day.
I'm going to give it a 0.
Yeah.
Oh. How are we looking?
We're good. We're good to go.
We're good?
We're good.
All right, we're done.
We're done.
That was it.
It was a good episode up until, like, we started looking at the Reddit.
I mean, they were pretty shit.
Yeah.
Overall, it was below average.
It was.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. Tell us if you liked the little interlude of us recording the other stuff.
Our little news segment in the beginning.
I wrote 4 sketches last week.
Oh, yeah?
So I'll be starting to film those again.
Nice. Get some sketches going, too.
I have like 6 written that we could do.
Hell yeah.
So.
You'll be seeing those. You'll be seeing them.
I figured, I don't know what we'll do with them. We'll see. Goodbye.
Bye.